Okay, so we have our butter knives for Boogie. We're gonna do it, guys. We're totally gonna do it. Destiny, you're gonna make us do it.
Destiny, you fucking asshole. Good show. Good show. Did you hear that after, like, because Destiny was streaming on his end after the Lolcow finished, and he was still streaming, and then Boogie's in there just talking to them like normal, and he's like, "Good show," and then they left. It's like,
Yeah.
was that drama baiting?
I think I don't know. Like I get the feeling that it was, but I also get the feeling that he was like also suicide baiting.
Oh, it's Boogie. Of course, he's suicide baiting. Like,
Keeps Keemstar is totally milking it though.
oh yeah, what is this? Oh, he's fired, but I am banning Boogie from social media to get his way back to the show. It's like, is he fired or not? Also, how do you monitor someone being off social media, like banning them from social media? How?
Yeah. So
His
true.
his Twitter's still active, so he could easily be scrolling up and down it, which I'm sure he is.
And if you're gonna like ban somebody from like their social media except for Locale Live, then make Boogie delete his YouTube account.
So
I
should we
guarantee you.
he won't.
I guarantee you he won't.
So should we kind of just started from the end. Should we talk about how he got to the point of the butter knife threat or
Oh yeah. So a lot has happened since our last Boogie episode. We talked about the whole Boogie faking cancer and that Boogie was still trying to play it up like he still has cancer, right?
yeah, he still tries to say, like, he still tries to cover it and be like, "Oh no, I still might possibly have cancer." You haven't been diagnosed. No one's told you you have cancer. But he's like, "I am being treated for having this cancer."
Yeah.
No. No, you're not.
And so it led up to Keemstar having a confrontation on Locale Live about Boogie and or with Boogie and firing him from the show, firing in quotations from
Yeah.
the show. Um
63% wanted him gone.
yeah.
37% were like, keep him on the show, which I think they're just hate watchers at this point. Um, no, I didn't. When he was saying he was firing him, he kept doubling down, like, you have a pathway to get back to the show. It's like, so he's still on the books, really. You know, it's just
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's like, make a decision, stop milking this. It's getting old.
Yeah, I agree. And then, well, not only that, Mudahar thinks he should be fired. Mudahar thinks like this is like no redemption. You shouldn't be able to come back from this,
There
especially if you
is
lie about
redemption.
cancer.
There isn't redemption though. Like, imagine if this was anyone else, they'd be cancelled off the internet. Like, but because it's Boogie, Keemstar is easily. I don't know. I don't. Everyone says Keemstar's manipulated by Boogie, but I think he just sees the dollar signs and doesn't want to kick him off the show.
So I think you're right, Liana. I think he does see the dollar signs. They've probably made so much money off of super chats alone.
Mm,
It would be crazy insane to say that Keemstar doesn't see the dollar signs. So I think
yeah.
you're actually right about that.
So Keemstar says that Boogie's fired, and then they bring Destiny in again, and then they start arguing again. And it
Yeah.
gets to a point where even Destiny's like, "Oh, so should your brother's name be smeared because he defended you and said he saw that?"
Yep.
And now Keem is trying to organize a confrontation between Boogie's brother and Destiny, which I'm not gonna lie, I'd watch.
Yeah. So I mean, I would love to watch it too. I don't think it's a good idea that the brother gets involved because it's
Ugh.
like the
Mm.
you don't want to get in an argument with Destiny. He's gonna like
Oh
own
God, no.
anybody.
Well, I guess he's already involved.
He's like a
Um,
master debater.
do you think the brother's name should be Smith, or do you think he's been done the wrong thing?
I think so. Like I think Boogie's girlfriend and the brother should get flack for them going online and being like, "Oh my god, yeah, he totally has polycythemia vera."
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, uh you guys are saying this, but Boogie is on a live stream with Destiny saying, "Oh, I googled it. My doctor didn't tell me polycythemia vera. I
That's
googled it."
crazy. I never
Yeah.
want to see Desi on another podcast again. She's just
Yeah.
so, it's like chalk, like on a nail. Wait, nails on a chalkboard. No, she's terrible. Oh, it's
She's
crazy.
practically deformed.
Speaking of Desi, I randomly encountered this video that Wings of Redemption posted. Have you seen it? It's him explaining about because during the live stream on Lolcow, Boogie called out Mudahar and said, "Oh, you barely spoke to Desi," and Mudahar retorted with, "Well, she was drunk as fuck. What do you expect?"
Yeah.
And then Wings actually posted a video explaining what happened on that night. So
Ooh.
apparently Desi got so fucking blackout drunk that she was like vomiting and she was like passing out,
Oh
and
my god.
Boogie just sat there and did nothing. Wings and
Dude,
his wife Kelly were helping her.
like, that's your girlfriend. At the very least you could do is take care of her. And why is she
Mm.
getting so drunk? Like, what
Well,
are
he Wings was trying to defend Boogie because people were assuming that Boogie was shoving drinks down Desi's throat, even though she was like already quite inebriated. So he was kind of defending him there and said that she went off with the girls and came back absolutely shit faced.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Boogie Wings actually says if Boogie will do anything not to have to move, and I'm like, I feel that. Yeah, no, Boogie was just not very responsible with his daughter there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's just a train wreck. What?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Well, well, well.
Hi.
Too late, Xylie. Go away. No, I'm just kidding. I love you.
Oh, I mean, I can leave. Do you want me to
No,
leave?
no, we
No.
need you. We
I
Oh,
can
need your
see
Steve.
where
expert
I'm not
opinions.
wanted. Huh?
Oh my gosh. So the reason why Xylie is here, first of all, we're recording Xylie, just a heads up.
Yeah, I see the bot.
But Pizzle couldn't make it today, so we were kind of like, we should message Xylie, and then Toxic messaged Xylie, and we're like, oh, she's probably
We
sleeping or
won't do
she's
it.
busy, and yet here is Xylie showing us some love.
I just want to put it out there that Toxic threatened me to be here. So
Oh
I
my
had to
god.
show up.
Yeah,
Just
he
saying.
threatens us too.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just the way he is, you know. He's a slave driver.
Well, thank you for being here.
Oh,
We
yeah.
really appreciate it.
No problem. Always got to
So,
back up the girlies. What?
so to give you a recap of what we've just kind of covered is we've covered the Boogie suicide baiting.
Oh,
We just
We
talked
have our
about
butter knives.
I
We have our
I'm
butter knives.
sorry, I don't remember Boogie's brother's name, but we were talking about that.
mhm.
Now, Xylie, do you think what Destiny says is true? Do you think his name should be smeared?
Who, Boogie?
Boogie's
Um,
brother, the
but
doctor who
Oh,
defended
Boogie's
him.
brother? You know, I don't know because like we look at one okay. So, we look at the internet a little bit differently than we look at real life,
Hmm.
and he could be just trying to back up his brother,
Yeah.
like as siblings do. Do I think his brother should have been involved in this at all? Absolutely not. And I think Boogie is setting his brother up to look really bad on the internet.
I think so.
I think he's literally setting up his brother.
Well,
It's not a good look on Boogie's part.
I
his
think
brother
it's
now wants to debate Destiny.
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw that, and he will get wiped wiped on the floor.
Yeah.
Destiny's gonna wipe him. What?
yeah. See, that's what I was saying is that, and Liana thinks it too, is that we would love to see the debate happen between Destiny and the brother, but I
Mhm.
guarantee you, Destiny is gonna have control over that conversation.
Oh,
He's
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. Come on now. I mean,
he would
it, I don't like. I can understand where the brother may think he can take Destiny, but I guarantee you, his brother does not know anything about Destiny.
yeah.
Guarantee you. He is crazy to think that. But if he doesn't know, because he lives in the real world, he doesn't live on the internet like the rest of us.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know who Destiny is. He doesn't know how Destiny argues. He doesn't know how Destiny does his research. You know, he doesn't know all that. Boogie should have never got his brother involved with his channel, with this whole cancer thing. He should have never got his brother involved.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There is
I
no way.
I don't even think he should have gotten his girlfriend involved. Like, because
No.
now she looks like a jerk off by saying that he had the cancer and really didn't.
But let's be honest, Leah. Boogie already made her look like a jerk off anyway. When he
That's
sits
true.
there and he tells people that she's got to smoke weed just to be able to talk to people, that
Yeah.
she has arrested development and he's
Yeah.
practically raising her, that her
Oh,
parents still buys her weed. I mean, he already makes her look retarded.
That's true. That's so true.
So,
Oh my God.
Liana was saying how like Wings earlier today. Was it today, Liana, or
It was
like that?
yesterday.
Okay,
Oh,
yesterday
I saw that. I
he
saw
made
that
a video. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What did you think about the video that Wings put out?
Okay. So, because of what I know in the background,
Mm-hmm.
all right. From what I'm hearing, I do know that to be true from other sources that were there at the party, that Boogie was not feeding her shots
Yeah.
or anything. But
Yeah.
what
Okay.
it sounds like to me is, one, the girl already has social anxiety. We already get told she has to smoke weed just to talk to people.
Yeah.
And she was with the girlies, and my thing is, she's young, she's dumb, she's got like the mind of a 16-year-old. I
Yeah.
bet she was drinking, trying to keep up with the other girls.
Oh,
Probably.
definitely. Yeah.
Just being young and stupid. We've all done that. I know I did it at 20 and 21.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
I've had my moments.
Yeah. And
Um.
I did bring up the question, what did Boogie, what, and I did it in all caps, you know me when I yell, right? I said, what in the hell was Boogie doing the whole time she was like that? Because when we're hearing
Yeah.
about her head hitting the table, they said that Boogie was actually worried about her and sitting with her the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he was worried about her
Yes.
when she hit her head.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to know. What was Boogie doing while she was almost in a comatose state at the table? What was he doing? Because if you tell me he was walking around having fun while she was like that, oh my God, I was about to fire up another live stream that day and go to hell off. But
Xylie,
Yeah.
let's
that's
be
not what I
honest.
was
He
doing.
wasn't walking anyway. He was sitting on his fat ass
True.
doing the minimum.
True. It's funny. I was telling Bobby today, because me and Bobby were talking, and I was
Mhm.
telling Bobby today, I said, I get it now. And he goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, you have Tipster. I now have Boogie.
Yep.
I get it now. I get your bully streams. I get it. He goes, congratulations on finding your Lolcow to bully. I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah. Just like
True.
how I have Lio Convoy. It's
Yeah,
the same
there
way.
you go.
Yeah.
Exactly. I get it now. I didn't I kind of understood what Bo Blacks was doing, but
Yeah.
now I truly understand. I enjoy shitting on Boogie.
Yep.
I enjoy
That's
it.
good.
I've found myself watching all these Boogie videos that come out about him like I used to do with Tipster, and it's just giving me my fix of Lolcow.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. This live stream that's going on right now on EFAP,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got Clown on there. Of course, the regular EFAP people, Clown, Nicholas Diorio, and Chud Logic.
Yeah.
He found all this old Boogie lore. Oh my God. It is amazing. I didn't even know some of that existed.
Yeah.
Like the
I was
Lucy
like,
Fox
wow.
stuff.
Hmm?
The Lucy Fox stuff.
Oh, well, I went over that yesterday. The video is about to drop today about that.
Oh yeah.
But no, I'm talking about like old, like there was this one old live stream where he called his ex-wife.
Oh.
Yeah, and he it was for her birthday, and the weird conversation they had and what he was saying to her, and then this old story fire video that he did that was honestly quite disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going through all this old lore. It's amazing.
It's telling. Over time, people do show their true colors, and maybe it's
Mhm.
like the past years where this year is kind of where we just realized the type of person that Boogie was or Boogie is. Earlier today, I was watching Swoop's video on Daddy-O-5, and the person that called him out immediately was Boogie, and she even pointed it out.
Yep.
He has a lot of lore on the internet. He definitely does.
Well, he's been around YouTube since what? 2000, wasn't it 2006 is when he started?
Yeah.
I think
Almost
just
20
as
years. Almost
yeah.
20 years he's been here. That's why I was saying his downfall, and Nick was saying, his downfall is huge because every single person who's been on YouTube, you ran across a Boogie video or a discussion of Boogie at one point. You
Yep.
have everybody talking about his downfall. Everyone.
Yeah.
From pinball people to video game people to drama people to tea people, everybody's talking about Boogie. And I think the whole faking cancer thing is what drew the line for everybody and said,
I
you
think
know
so.
what? We're done.
Yeah. As if the crypto scam wasn't bad enough.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then 2 weeks later, we find out that the cancer may or may not be real because he didn't get a full diagnosis.
It's not real. It's not.
Liana, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been saying this in my live streams. I actually do believe he does have cancer.
You think so?
I do, because I do believe what he's saying about the doctor telling him he has the markers in his blood. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm not sure if it's polycythemia vera though.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. And if you piece together what other people have said, like what Keemstar has said, what Wings has said on the stream, it sounds like it's possibly not polycythemia vera, but another cancer. I feel like he does have cancer though.
The blood in this stool is concerning. Like I really wish he would go get a colonoscopy.
Yeah, and apparently he's supposedly getting one. So,
that's good.
Yeah, because the blood in the stool kind of tells me a lot. I deal with colon cancer in my family, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's not just hemorrhoids?
No.
I mean, it could be technically. I mean,
he does sit on his ass a lot.
He does. You're not wrong. It could be. But then again, from what I hear, when you got a hemorrhoid, so.
Yes. It hurts.
So. But then again with Boogie, it could be a hemorrhoid. He's not telling people it's a hemorrhoid.
True, that's true. Yeah.
It's Boogie. You can't believe a word Boogie says. And that's the sad part, is if he actually does have cancer, he can't tell anybody because nobody's going to care.
No. Yeah, because he
did that to himself.
He's always going to be that person that jumped the gun too quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I, as soon as I heard that on Lolcow Live, I immediately, when Keemstar was saying that, Boogie, I think you jumped the gun too quick. Keemstar immediately reminded me of you, Xylie, because you've gone and said that sometimes. You've even told me that sometimes where sometimes when you get worked up or when you get anxiety, you jump the gun too quick.
Yep.
And you kind of make assumptions, and then you have to backtrack because you spoke too soon. So
I
do the same thing.
Conversation.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah. No, it's okay. No, I've had to do the same thing for myself. I've had to learn to do that because I'm one of those doom and gloom people. So if something bad happens, I automatically think the worst.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to being reactionary that I've had to learn, especially on the internet, stop, step back, and see how it plays out first.
Yep. Liana, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say I've had that Xylie conversation before.
Yeah.
I know it.
I think we all have. I think we've all learned that kind of lesson. Yeah, I've learned that lesson too.
The Xylie conversation. That's so funny.
You've been there for us. What do we think? What do we think about like how the supposedly Xylie with the video that you covered yesterday, where that redhead is talking about some asshole in quotes. Liana and I were speculating on whether it was Boogie. I kind of had like a suspicion that it could be Boogie, like 99% sure, but it could also not be Boogie. Do you think that the way that he acts is, or the way that she described him is in fact Boogie?
Well, it's funny that you say that because remember how I was just talking about the EFAP episode, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
That's going on right now, the live stream.
Yep.
In that conversation he was having with his ex-wife that they showed the part of,
Mhm.
she was describing how he was getting upset with her that she wasn't even watching the episodes.
Oh,
That she
goodness.
wasn't watching his content.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was almost like the complaint from the other girl also. And then that person who made that video, okay, in the very beginning, which I didn't catch, I did not catch it, but they show a Reddit post of Lucy Fox saying uploading now, and it said Boogie2988, and it's the video with her middle finger in the air.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
And I didn't catch it in the beginning of the video, but I noticed it because Jaded just got done editing it and give it to me so I can upload it in my channel.
W Jaded.
Yeah, W Jaded all day.
So, Liana, you were right. It kind of is confirmed that it was her.
I was just lying, just fabricating the story because I want it to be her.
I think it's odd that he calls his girlfriends hookers. Like, that's a little
Disgusting.
bit. I don't know. Like, I'm more traditional sometimes, but I feel like that's a little bit misogynistic in that tone. What, like, you're calling your girlfriend hooker? It's like, come on.
I think Boogie, one, has a humiliation fetish, but two, he turns that around on the women that he surrounds himself with.
True.
And he projects his inner what is it? When you feel bad about yourself. Like his inner self-hating or whatever.
Insecurities?
Insecurities. Thank you. I can't English today.
Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. I just Googled Boogie's ex-wife. Do you know her name's Desiree? Isn't
You
it
didn't know
correct?
that, Liana? Liana, look at her. She looks like Desi. They have the same name.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Desi now looks like a younger version of his wife. And the girl,
insane.
Lucy Fox, look at the girl Lucy Fox. Did you see what she looked like?
Redhead?
Yes.
Yes. Looks like the wife.
Insanity. Yeah, there's Reddit posts about it on the H3 Productions
Yes.
Reddit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
He has a type.
we said that on the broadcast because we were talking about something with Boogie on the broadcast. And Eva brought that up, and I was like, no way. And Eva showed me, and I was like, oh my God. Yes, Desi now looks like a younger, skinnier, sicker version of the ex-wife.
Okay, if your current girlfriend, wouldn't you be like, what the fuck?
The girl has to smoke weed to talk to people. What makes you think she even has the mental capacity to say what the fuck?
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God. Wow.
So, what were you saying, Xylie, beforehand?
Oh God. Oh yeah, he projects his own insecurities against those women.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he's doing. Okay, I'm not gonna say I guarantee because that would be talking out of my ass. Okay, I wouldn't doubt if it ever came out, and Desi tells her story one day that he did it to her.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thoroughly convinced that when they do break up, that there will be her Desi in a video exposing Boogie. Yeah, I've told my audience this. Like, I would not be surprised if a few years down the road they break up, or even months, they break up and she's all trying to get attention of YouTubers and being like, Boogie treated me wrong, or Boogie did this bad. Like, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, because like right now, she needs him. She needs him to function, and he loves that. He finally gets to feel like a man for the first time in his life, that he has a woman that he has to take care of.
Yeah.
So it'll be a while. It'll be a while because she has issues. They trauma bonded. Remember when he told everybody they trauma bonded?
Oh my god, yeah. Yep. Ugh, yuck.
Like,
See,
listen, I understand age-wise it's legal, okay? She
Mhm.
is technically, she's grown. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, because of how she is mentally, I look at it sideways.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, what do you have in common with her?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just don't see it. I don't
And
think like
there's
well, I don't know.
there's no way she finds him attractive. There's
So
no way.
I was thinking like I don't know. I think they're taking advantage of each other. I think
I
she's
do too.
taking advantage of the situation, but I think he's also taking advantage of her too.
Yeah.
So,
I think he was her way for her to get out of her house.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And he is a way to be able to say, and she is to him a way to say that I have a hot young girlfriend. Look at this
Yep.
woman who takes care of me. You know, she's at my very beck and call all the time. Yes, I believe it is a dual usage of each other. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So earlier we were talking about Keemstar and if Boogie was actually fired. Liana thinks that Boogie's not really fired. Do you think Keemstar Xylie is milking this, or and also Boogie's not really fired from Lolcow Life?
I think Boogie is technically fired right now. And the only reason why I say that, because Tommy is not one that goes for fake drama.
Mhm.
And if you look at that Tommy post that he put out, he said he was not consulted, he does not agree with it, etc., etc. Tommy's not down for the fake shit. All right. So do I agree that he's fired? Yes. But do I think he's going to come back? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keemstar is not going to keep him away.
And apparently Harley Morristein or whatever his name is the new
Oh
co-host.
no, Harley ended up doing another tweet, and he quote tweeted his own tweet and said I was fired.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it was,
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
real.
No,
No.
Harley was memeing. Harley was
Aw.
He
memeing.
totally was.
I know, right? Because I like him. I mean, even though that whole debacle with Creator Clash and he was acting like a damn fool, I do
Yeah.
like Harley. I can't help it. I
And-
like
Yeah.
him.
It would be great to see him and Tommy interact because Tommy hates him. Well, I
That's
don't.
true.
Okay, I don't know if Tommy hates him, but there was always that dialogue between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
they had their blood sports, so
yeah,
But if you think about it, the show kind of needs Boogie.
yeah, I think so. I think it's absolutely crazy that I'm about to say this, but Wings is kind of level headed, and I think Boogie kind of brings the chaos to that show. He
yeah.
brings more of the low-cal behavior.
Well, you know who the greatest watchers are? Hate watchers.
Yes.
Hate watchers will watch every single second of your video or your podcast.
So true.
And you know who else is great for hate watching? Donations.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you get rid of Boogie? It's the Lolcow podcast. Who is the biggest Lolcow right now?
Boogie.
Boogie.
Very true.
So I think to me, the way I look at it, I think it's technically a suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Good-
no
good
one's
point.
calling it a suspension.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me. To me, it seems like it's a suspension right now. Because he put out that tweet. The punishment for another punishment for Boogie is he has to stay off of social media unless he comes on to LolCow Live to get
Yeah.
called out again.
Yeah.
How do you police that? I'm sorry. There's no way. It's ridiculous. He's
I
still
don't-
active on Twitter. You can't police it. What are
Yeah.
you going to set up the cameras in his home to make sure he's not on the internet? Are you going to
Yeah,
log
exactly.
him? It
Mhm.
makes
Well,
no sense.
And Boogie's the kind of guy that's not able to stay away from the internet because he's
Nope.
so quick to announce his life. You
Yep.
know,
And that's his downfall. That's his
Yeah,
downfall right there.
so
That's
true.
that's what screwed him up. And I really believe this. Had he not done that crypto scam, he'd have been fine right now. He still would have had his haters. You know,
Yeah.
he still would have had Bungie out there talking about his childhood trauma and stuff like that. He still would have had that. but it
Yeah.
wouldn't have been overwhelmingly to the point when you look up Boogie, you don't find his channel, you see all these videos had he had not done that crypto scam.
Yeah.
Idiot.
He's already
Idiot.
broken one of his punishments anyway. There's no way that since that podcast till now he hasn't had a Mountain Dew. Let's be honest. He's
He's
had
Oh,
probably
several.
absolutely.
he's probably had 5.
Another thing you can't monitor, like Keemstar's being like, I get it, it's a bit and it's like supposed to be maybe funny drama, but like you can't police any of these punishments you're giving him.
Yeah. And not to hate on Mountain Dew because Xylie likes her Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew.
Yes, all this Mountain Dew slander. I need people to leave Diet Mountain Dew alone, okay? I'm diabetic. I need Diet Mountain Dew. That is like my coffee, all right? I have 2 cans a day, all right? Leave my Diet Mountain Dew alone. He didn't do nothing to you.
I just
Stop.
think it's ironic that like as he's fighting with like Keemstar, or not Keemstar, but Destiny and Muda, he's drinking his Mountain Dew. And it's
Ugh.
like, bro, like, come on. The
Yeah.
very least you could do is not drink it while you're fighting with these people. But
He's such a piece of shit.
And I'm
Yeah.
sorry, him saying, "Oh, my doctor said it's okay for me to have 2 a day." No doctor is going to tell you that you can have
Okay.
soda.
All right, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm going to actually do this. However,
Yes.
when I found out I was diabetic, right? My
Mhm.
doctor asked me, "Do I drink sodas?" I'm like, "Yeah, I drink Mountain Dew." I mean,
Yeah.
that's all I used to drink is Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is like the soda that even if it's room temperature, I can drink it. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they were like, "Listen, you can drink soda, but it has to be diet." And I started
Okay.
drinking diet at that point.
Boogie
Now,
W.
Is
Okay.
it good to drink diet soda all the time? Absolutely not. You need to put in your water, which I have a hard time to do, but you do need to do that. But yeah, no, my doctor told me the same thing that I can drink
Oh.
diets. They'll allow. Literally what my doctor said was she said, I will allow you to drink diet soda.
Yeah.
But you got to get your water in too.
I just figured all those chemicals in there, especially with Boogie supposedly having cancer, the doctor would not recommend that for him. But
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Boogie
I guess
lies so
generally
damn much.
speaking, yeah.
This is what I said on my stream. Boogie lies so damn much. I could literally be standing beside him. We could be outside. I could be standing beside him, and he would say, "Look how blue the sky is," and I would have to look up to the sky to make sure it was blue
True.
Yep.
because I
Yeah.
can't believe him. He's
Oh,
such
so
a
true.
liar.
Boyfriend was saying that where he's like, you would have to go outside and actually look.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's crazy how many people are talking about this because boyfriend even knew what was going on with Boogie through the YouTubers that he watches.
Yeah.
So
That's how spread that's how spread it has gotten on YouTube. Like everybody's talking about it. Every corner of YouTube is talking about it because it's Boogie. He's been on the platform almost 20 years.
yep.
It's crazy.
So what are your final thoughts?
Boogie is a
Liana?
lie. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, Xylie, you can go.
Boogie is a liar. He is a piece of poo, and keep messing up because it's great content.
Liana, what are yours?
I think these punishments are bullshit. Again, there's no way to monitor and police these punishments. It's not good enough, Kim. But I do understand having Boogie on the show because it is Lolcow Live. And I have to admit, I do hate watch. So either way, I'll be watching.
Yeah.
True. Same girl.
Leia?
My thoughts are, I think Boogie will be back. I think he'll have more haters than ever. I would like to see him fail, but I don't think, I'm kind of at this point where like people, I think we're at a time where people are able to come back, especially from like getting like super duper canceled on like severe levels. I hope that Boogie comes back to making content and stops being a locale, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I think Keemstar is laughing to the bank with this one, and I'm happy that Lolcow Live is a success for him. You know, earlier today I was thinking about how the Keemstar show was and how Lolcow Live is, and it's great to see Lolcow Live the way that it is.
Can I say
So,
one more thing? Can I say
yeah,
one more thing? Okay. You know how Boogie complains about his money?
yeah,
Mhm.
Do y'all not understand? This man could bank what's going on right now with him. All he has to do is go live.
yeah.
And the hate donations that he would get would be amazing. He could
Ton.
make so much money off of this.
He
Would
could.
Daddy Keem let him do that though?
You know what? Daddy King, he could tell Daddy King to suck his nuts.
I don't think
Okay?
he would though. I don't think he would.
No, he wouldn't because he's not a man. I'm sorry, he's not a man.
True.
He's a child.
So
True.
Xylie, you do make a good point because Nick was saying that earlier where the views that he gets, he could go live on his channel and make more money than Nick has.
Yeah.
So
And Chud was even saying, like during the crypto scan stuff, Chud Logic was saying, Boogie, stream 8 hours a day, make it your job to stream, and you wouldn't have the money issues that you're having. You
Yep.
would make money.
Yeah.
And that's true because hate watchers love to donate just so like your talk to text will come up and read out loud what they're saying. So of course they'll donate.
So true. So
And
true.
make your talk to text $20 or even $50. You'll get so
True.
much money just so people can have their message read out loud that Boogie can't stop it.
Yeah. Yep.
He's stupid. He doesn't know how to market his own downfall. It's ridiculous.
He's lazy.
Yes.
Absolutely lazy. It'd be so easy to do, like you say, but he's that lazy and unmotivated. He won't just make excuses.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that is that. We have our butter knives for Boogie. Justice for Boogie. We will do it. We will butter our toast, guys.
Yeah,
Don't make
Destiny.
us.
Destiny, you fucking asshole. All right,
Yeah.
good show, guys. Good show, guys.